Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the Daily Donald, your trusted source for the latest updates from President Trump's second term. Today marks day 33, and we've got a lineup of stories that are making headlines across the nation and the world. From significant policy shifts to high-stakes international diplomacy, we've got it all covered. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. Remember, we go live at 1,000 subs, and you won't want to miss it. Let's begin with a major policy announcement from the White House. President Trump has signed an executive order mandating that all federal agencies recognize only two genders, male and female. This directive effectively eliminates diversity, equity, and inclusion (DEI) mandates within the federal government. Supporters argue that this move restores traditional values and simplifies bureaucratic processes. Critics, however, contend that it undermines the rights of transgender and non-binary individuals, potentially leading to widespread discrimination. Legal challenges are already underway, with advocacy groups asserting that the order violates constitutional protections. In a significant shakeup at the Pentagon, President Trump has appointed General Razin Caine as the new leader of the U.S. military, replacing General Charles C.Q. Brown. Known for his aggressive military strategy and unwavering loyalty, General Caine has pledged to eliminate woke influences within the Department of Defense. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth has expressed full support for Caine's leadership, indicating a broader effort to realign military policies with the administration's America First agenda. This move has sparked debate among military officials and policymakers, with discussions centered on the implications for military culture and operational effectiveness. Turning to international affairs, preparations are underway for a summit between President Trump and Russian President Vladimir Putin. The discussions aim to address global issues, including the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. Notably, Ukrainian officials and European allies have been excluded from these talks, leading to concerns about transparency and the potential sidelining of key stakeholders. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has publicly rejected any outcomes from these discussions, emphasizing the necessity of including Ukraine in negotiations that directly impact its sovereignty and security. On the domestic front, President Trump has issued an executive order seeking to bring independent financial and regulatory agencies such as the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, and the Federal Trade Commission, FTC, under White House control. The order mandates these agencies to consult with the White House on performance standards and strategic plans, though it exempts the Federal Reserve's monetary policy functions. This action has ignited a debate over the independence of these agencies, with critics arguing that it undermines their ability to operate without executive interference, while supporters claim it enhances accountability and efficiency. In a legal development, a federal judge has largely blocked President Trump's executive orders aimed at ending federal support for diversity, equity, and inclusion (DEI) programs. The orders had directed federal agencies to terminate equity-related grants and contracts and required federal contractors to certify they do not promote DEI. U.S. District Judge Adam Abelson issued a preliminary injunction, ruling that the orders likely violate constitutional principles, including free speech rights. This decision represents a significant setback for the administration's efforts to curtail DEI initiatives within federal operations. President Trump delivered a keynote speech at the Conservative Political Action Conference, CPAC 2025, outlining his administration's achievements and future agenda. He reiterated commitments to traditional values, regulatory reforms, and an America First foreign policy. The speech was met with enthusiastic applause from supporters, while critics argue that it further polarizes the political landscape. The address serves as a rallying call for the administration's base and sets the tone for upcoming policy initiatives. As we conclude today's recap, we leave you with pressing questions. How will the enforcement of traditional gender recognition policies impact the rights of transgender and non-binary individuals? What are the broader implications of General Caine's appointment for military culture and international relations? How might the exclusion of key allies from the Trump-Putin summit affect global diplomatic dynamics? What does the executive order controlling independent regulatory agencies mean for their autonomy and effectiveness? And how will the judicial block on anti-DEI executive orders influence the administration's policy trajectory? We invite you to share your thoughts in the comments below. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. We go live at 1,000 subs, bringing you real-time updates and in-depth analysis on all things Trump. Thank you for tuning in to the Daily Donald, where we keep it real, keep it bold, and keep you informed. See you next time.